All right, and joining me today is Mohammed Naimov, who fights Nathaniel Wood at UFC 294. That fight is on October 21st. So, Mohammed, I want to start here. Obviously, you had that amazing short notice debut. You shocked people. You went in there against a veteran on, virtually no notice. How did you feel in there, being that you didn't get a full training camp for your first fight?
To be honest, I was in really good shape in that time. I always train. I train twice a day, but like in that time, I took like really smart training. Like I did like 5 days in, 2 days out. Like on the weekend, I always resting. But 5 hard days, and I was in really good shape because of I wrestled a lot in that. I don't want to say camp, but in like training, moments.
So you mentioned in there that you do 5 hard days of training and 2 days of rest. I know some fighters have talked about burnout and working too hard and too much. Is that what that 2 days of rest is about? Is it about making sure that your body has
Yeah.
the time to recover?
Usually, like when I'm in training camp. Like right now, I train 6 days in a week. Like even like Saturday. But in that moment, like I train 5 days in, 2 days out. I try to go to mountains in Colorado. I try to waste that 2 days like really good, like active resting, like to stay far from training. I thought, to be honest, like I thought I didn't like get called from UFC, but I definitely get called from contender series. But I get called for UFC. And then like I was ready for that.
And you mentioned in there going out and training in Colorado, and I know you do work with Team Elevation, but obviously you're out in Abu Dhabi right now. You made the trip a little bit
Yeah.
early. How is that
Yes.
working with your training camp? What have you decided to do for this upcoming fight with Nathaniel Wood?
Um, we start camp really good. We start camp in Tajikistan first. I was like 4 5 weeks, but I didn't know I'm gonna fight in Abu Dhabi. They told me 5 weeks before the fight, and then we accept the fight. First of all, they sent us the other guy opponent. He was 155, but my coaches wants me. I go down to 145, and then they sent us this guy. The guy is from England. He's really tough guy. I have just respect for him. But uh, I believe in myself. I can pass this guy. As always.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned the decision to go down to 145 pounds and not stay up at 55, especially after you had an electric debut at lightweight. Why did you and your coach decide that featherweight was actually the right move for you?
Because I'm a featherweight. All my fights in pro, in amateur is a featherweight. I fought when I was in amateur for real MMA title for lightweight. I won the fight, but like this was my second fight fighting in lightweight. And then I'm not big featherweight. I'm not like I think like in the future maybe, but for right now I'm good with featherweight. I wanna clear first featherweight, then go up.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, you also mentioned you started the camp at home in Tajikistan. It's a country which is becoming part of the UFC map, right? Like more and more fighters are getting contacts from Tajikistan. I mean, we've
Uh,
seen the reactions back home, right? The UFC loves playing the videos. So, what is it
uh,
like for you to, first of all, see so many countrymen in the UFC as well, and then getting on this fight card with, so many Middle Eastern fighters who will be there representing their countries?
uh-huh. So you know what? It's really good question. This card I don't know, like maybe a lot of Americans don't know, but this card, I believe it's gonna bring a lot of views, even like pay-per-views because of all Russia, all Soviet Union, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, even like Kafkas, all city, they're gonna watch because of everybody speaks Russian. So we are Soviet Union. Our second language is Russian. Everybody gonna watch. There's a lot of population out here, and also this is in Middle East. It's gonna be great card. It's gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna be a lot of views. is gonna be really, really card of the year, I believe so, because the vibe is really great.
That's awesome to hear. Now, I usually like to ask this. I'm getting a little off track here, but I usually like to ask this of all fighters because I love a story about where a fight nickname comes from. And, there's a whole bunch of guys who go by Hitman or, a whole bunch of guys who go by, Bulldog or, Pitbull. But there's only one Hillman, right? Like there's only one guy who goes by Hillman. So can you explain maybe where that nickname came from for me?
There's only one. So, when I start my training, like when my MMA career, uh, I was in Russia. Honestly, my family, they lives in Russia, so I went there, and in airport they stopped me. They stopped me for a long time. Uh, I asked them, what's the reason of stop me? I live in the United States. I can make there a lot of money. I don't need your Russia. I don't want to stay in Russia. I just come visit my family and I'm going to go. I have 10,000 on my pocket right now. And on my bank account, I have another 10,000. I don't want to live here. I don't want to stay here because Russia is cold. Russia is blah, blah, blah. They like most of them, not all of them. I have great Russian friends, but like most of them, they are racism, like they says like, they open my money, they put like 100, and they just count like you only can have 10,000. And it was 9,700. They hold me like 4 or 5 hours in one room. I was so hungry, so bad. And they have bad conversation. They took all my clothes, throw like on the ground. I was really pissed, And then I says like, okay, one day I'm gonna come, but I'm gonna come different. And then there's a lot of Tajik migrants living in Russia. And one of my fight, I said like this: hey, Tajikistan, we are from high mountains. It's mean like all Tajikistan, 97% of Tajikistan is mountains. We don't have to go low. That's mean like kind of we have to show them like they have to respect us. Uh, I'm as a fighter, I can speak English, I can speak Russian, I can speak Tajik, Farsi. This is my language. Kind of. I want everybody have respect for me, for my Tajik republic, for Tajik people. Most of them, they talk really bad with Tajik people. That hurt my feelings so bad, That's why I says like, hey, Tajikistan, we are from high mountains. We never go low. And then from there, they put my name, like nickname Hillman. Hillman, that's mean like mountain man.
I love that.
The people just give me that,
I love that. I love that. That's an excellent story and a great origin of your nickname. So let's get back to talking about the fight. Obviously, you've got this fight with Nathaniel Wood. As you mentioned, he's very highly touted. The people from England love him. People have been talking about him being a potential title challenger in the past. What is it like getting somebody who is so well respected in your second fight?
England people, I just wanna prove them they just thinking wrong, because he definitely not gonna pass me in this fight. He definitely, I guarantee he's not gonna do that. I have respect. I don't have any. This is not trash talk. This is real talk. Like what I'm doing, how I'm training, how I have here, how strong I'm here. Like that's why that's made me believe he cannot pass me. They England people, they have they have choice to think like that, but it's not definitely like this. This fight is gonna be different. It's gonna be by my side. My hand is gonna be right. I'm really confident about it.
Wow.
He's tough. He's tough. He have good hands, good kicks. He's a gamer. He likes to move a lot. He likes to throw a lot of punches. He have good combination. He can fight 3 rounds. But with me, it's gonna be different, bro. I'm not Andre Fili. I'm not Charles Jordan. I'm different fighter.
I love that. So I usually like to end these things with a prediction. So tell me, how does this one end come October 21st?
I wanna keep it secret, but it's gonna be finished for sure. It's gonna be fun. Like that, Nathaniel. I don't wanna. You gonna watch this interview or no? I promise it's gonna be wild, bro. Like it's gonna be fun, you know. Like uh, during the fight, we are enemies. After fight, we can sit, get some coffee, but not like before, you know.
Absolutely. And you heard it here first, folks. This has been Muhammad Naimov, who fights Nathaniel Wood. That fight is at UFC 294 on October 21st. Muhammad, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for your time, for everything.